So, Zubimendi stays, and Liverpool's hopes of signing a defensive midfielder are... So Martin Zubimendi is staying put and will not be joining Liverpool as most of us expected. If you want to know my take, good riddance.
Get out. Go on. If you don't want to make it, go now. Yeah? Save us all a bit of time, yeah? If you don't think you can cut it.
Simple as, we don't want players who don't want us. I tell you, I won't give them the satisfaction of getting annoyed. It's just, okay, grand. Like, that's, like, I would rather it happen this way than, yeah, I didn't really want to join, but it was a great opportunity. When a big club like Liverpool comes knocking, you're like, I don't even like that. I want this to specifically be your boyhood dream. I don't just want to be lumped in with, I really wanted to play in the English league, so, you know, all that sort of stuff. I'd rather him just be like, you know what? I'm good. I have a pond here full of small fish, and I'm happy to stay in it. But to be fair, you have to respect the loyalty. Well done. You've ruined your career. All the best. It's like, and to be fair, like, I don't think Liverpool really did anything wrong here. Zubimendi was being swayed by his club, by them showing him mountains. What? Like, yeah, I know, I've lived here my whole life. I know there's mountains there. Like, no, my mind's made up, lads. I'm joining Liverpool, and there's nothing... Oh my God, it's glorious. To be fair, it's better that he didn't just go to Real Madrid. Or some other fucking bitter rivals. Gotta hate Real Madrid. You know, you've got to respect the loyalty. You've got to say that, I mean, and I'll tell you something as well, and there's no way this isn't going to sound like sour grapes. I've looked at about three or four YouTube, you know, video compilations or Welcome to Liverpool or whatever it is that just shows you what he's about. Because I'm like honestly, like, I'd heard of him, I'd seen him at the Euros, but I didn't really notice anything. And then I'm seeing the clips. I don't think I finished one of these videos that I watched because I was just a bit like, I mean, it's gonna sound like I didn't even want them anyway. I mean, like, he looked all right. Like, I guess how sexy can you make a defensive midfielder look? I mean, I liked the fact that he was number 6. I feel like that's the problem, though. There's such a ridiculous premium on number 6. It's the most inflated market in football. It's just like, you there? Yeah? What position do you play? Midfielder. Can you play number 6? Yeah? How's 100 million sound? Yeah? So, and then it was kind of, a lot of people were disappointed at the fact that it doesn't look like that we're going to sign someone else. While that in itself is a bit annoying. A bit. Am I mad or are we grand? Look, I know it's like you come to expect it. Every year you sign someone. You have to have at least a signing or, you know, the world will explode. You know, we do already have a definitive number 6. And it's Wataru Endo, the greatest man on earth. But he's getting on a bit, so, you know, it makes sense to get someone young. You know, Zubimendi looked like he could be a Liverpool player in the clips, in the underwhelming clips that I saw. He was kind of made of the right stuff, so, I get that. Fair enough, okay, maybe from a defensive point of view, we need a bit more cover in the midfield, someone to sort of be in front of the defenders. But, like, we have Endo, we have Bajcetic, we have Gravenberch, we have McAllister, all who can kind of do, certainly from the highlights that I saw, can do that exact job and actually be better at playing more forward progressive passes. Gravenberch may even start in the 6 on Saturday. So I'll be interested to see how they get on. I just have this mental image of Richard Hughes in like a Mad Men style, like sitting on a giant leather armchair, dangling a glass of whiskey over the edge, just been like, fuck. What kind of stings though is the fact that we've let Carvalho go, who looked really, really promising in pre-season. And it's a shame with him because he's just never... I thought, this is the story I'd made up in my head. Like, I thought, like, I don't think him and Klopp got on. And now Klopp's gone, oh, now we're really going to see what this guy can do with a fresh start. And he looked so good in pre-season. It's a good move for him, and it's a decent price. And Brentford's a good club for him to be playing under Thomas Frank. I think it'd be good for him as well. But what kind of stings is like, did we do that just to get the funds for the Zubimendi deal, and now that's fallen through and we're another player short? You know? So what does that mean for the rest of the season? Well, I've got some season predictions based purely on the vibe of how I think the season's going to go. Okay, again, now the first one, this is going to sound like I'm only saying it because of what happened with Zubimendi. I had this written down before the Zubimendi deal collapsed, okay? And that was Gravenberch will excel in the number 6 role, and that he will even start ahead of Zubimendi. Now, I wrote that down before yesterday. It sounds like I'm only saying it because it collapsed. I had it written down before. Prediction number 2. Jota will have the season of his life. And it kind of pains me to say it in a way because it'll mean Núñez will get limited time. But you can't argue with Jota. Absolute lethal. I think this is going to be the one. If he could just keep the niggling injuries away, this could be the season of his life. I think he's looking so sharp. He's looking so focused. He's looked great in pre-season. And I think the new system will really suit him. There's something about a Jota goal that just kind of makes me go, yes. You know? Like when Núñez scores, my reaction is like, yes. Salah scores, it's like, yes. But when Jota scores, it's like, yes. Does that make sense? Okay. Prediction number 3. Salah will score 50% more goals from open play this year than he did last year. At least. He looks fucking recharged, ready to go. Love these examples of slot ball. But where it's like, you know, ball into the middle of the pitch, plays it back, through ball. Salah will eat that up all day. Prediction 4. Kwanzaa will keep his spot above Ibu Konate because he's basically Virgil van Dijk in training. Next prediction. Top goal scorer will be Mo Salah.
Of course.
And the big one. Where will Liverpool finish? We're going to win the league. I don't care, all right? I don't care. Picture it, right? Look, I know we shouldn't get our hopes up, blah, 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 and it takes time, blah, 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 blah. But can't you just, right, picture this. Close your eyes. Actually, keep your eyes open. What is this, a yoga class? Can't you picture all the pundits in a few months' time being like, no one expected it to happen this fast? Gary Neville's like, what Arne Slot has done in such a short space of time is nothing short of incredible. I'm sorry, these accents are terrible. Jamie Carragher's going, no, nobody expects him to be where they are. Match of the day, Gary Lineker to Alan Shearer. Alan, it's all going rather well, isn't it? Yeah, it is, Gar, and I think full credit to Liverpool and Arne Slot. And I'll tell you who deserves as much credit as the players is the backroom staff. Just wow. Just, can't you picture it? That, like, you know, one of those, like, wow, we didn't expect this. Now it could all go tits up and he could be gone by Christmas, but I don't think so. Like, it's the most positive sort of energy that I've seen from a new manager coming in. You know what I mean? I haven't seen too many because Liverpool don't change their managers too often. But in terms of how it started, and it seems like a real plan is in place. Granted, sometimes these plans have hiccups, like players deciding they want to stay near mountains than play in the Champions League. That's fine. But it feels like we have structure, we have a plan. Yes, a few new signings would be nice, but whatever. Let's just enjoy the football. Speaking of the football, as you know, it's back this weekend. The normal Monday reviews will be back as normal, and the videos will be a lot more regular now since the season started. I had a lovely break, if you're asking. Thanks for asking. And I can't wait to actually get back into making videos regularly again. Bring on Ipswich. Bring on your 12:30 kickoff. I'm so fucking excited. I love what I've seen in pre-season. The goals that we're scoring, the way the team's playing. Look, it's pre-season, I know. I hear myself saying it, I know. But it's all we have to go on. I will be back on Monday with the review of the Ipswich game. And I'm so fucking excited that the football's back. And up the fucking Reds.